Welcome back, everybody. We are here with some more Farthest Frontier. I've been away for a few days for the Thanksgiving break and whatnot, so let's jump back into it. Last we finished off, we were working on building out some walls, kind of doing some planning in terms of future expansion and infrastructure changes, dealing with some raiders, and going exploring. While I was gone, I also had a couple ideas of future content I want to do. Oh, hold on. Let me take a look at this. Make sure. Okay, yeah, we're good there. Just looking at our crop rotation. So, I think I saw this kind of an inspiration from on Reddit. I think a playthrough where you try to build the map out like it is the island of Paradis from Attack on Titan. So you have your town center at the middle and you have 3 eccentric rings going out, and like I'm talking like really big really big rings. I think that'd be kind of cool. So that might be one challenge where we try to recreate the walls. Another one, oh, that's a watchtower that can be upgraded. Another one, well, so I think after I finish this map, I will go to a more like water-based map with like islands and stuff. I just really want to try and do one of those. I've seen some really cool seeds. I thought there was another idea I had, but I can't remember it right now, so. Oh well. Alright, so where are we? We are 350 villagers. Oh, we have a lot of iron. And a lot of coal. Maybe I can take a person off of. Can I throw them in the coal? So there's some people in the... Alright, we got a villager. Let's just check and see what they got. Anything good? Anything we want to buy? I'm not seeing. So, we have a lot of iron ingots, though. I mean, our foundry's going as fast as they can. I think it's just one of those things where we're using a lot more. So I think it'll probably get to a point where we'll need another foundry. Especially once we, in fact, let's kind of like game this out. Foundry, I could put another foundry here. Something like that. Yeah, if we need another foundry, which we probably will. And I know we will need a armory as well. Village is being raided. Oh, crap. Shoot. Not good. Not good. Okay. Oh, I do have these guys. Alright, I forgot I had some troops. Alright, troops.
It will be done! At once!
See if we can get them to... You have 8 months to pay. You have 8 months left to pay 50. Oh. An invading army demand. We're gonna wait. They're backing off, so they'll come back. So I have 8 months to get ready. Ooh. Okay. Oh, that's cool. So what we're gonna do then is we're gonna build some more barracks, and we're gonna start training up our our army. That's cool. Okay, so let's think about future. Where do we want to put? Oh, first thing we're going to do actually is extend out this wall to like right here. And maybe like defense. I need to flatten all this terrain. And we're gonna have these troops return to garrison. One of the hard parts is gonna be because, you know, we don't. See if we can get this flattened. That actually made things worse. I got 8 months, come on. 7 months. Let's get these flattened. There we go. Let's stop this one. It's got this weird do that. I wonder if we have some extra traders here. Tome of Knowledge. Let's go and buy one of those. And we could buy some Hubrix. Is there anything we want to sell? Shoot, honestly. Sell some of these. well, Hubert's trader is leaving now, so let's go and buy this Tome of Knowledge. And we're still gonna sell some. We'll buy some plate. And anything else we want to buy? As soon as this finishes getting flattened, then I will build our second. I think it'll do. It'll have to do. Yep, village is low on labor. Oh, I guess part of that's because we have all these, we got another trader. I don't think we need anything. Oh, we have a knowledge point we need to put out a sign as well. Knowing that we have an impending raider attack, armory and tools of war we'll definitely need. Yeah, we'll go ahead and unlock the armory. Which I know we'll be a bit behind on. But while we're at it, we're gonna go ahead and, because we have such just a massive stockpile of iron and coal, we're gonna go and get another foundry going. Like right next door to this one. Honestly, like, we have such a giant supply of tools and weapons and heavy tools and whatnot that, like, I think we can cut back in the blacksmith forge and maybe do like a 1-to-1 whatever. So we got bean wilt, so no beans next year, but that's fine. We're at 100 fertility. Crops are coming in quite well. How many months until? 4 months. Okay. I mean, having... I'm gonna have them stationed, like right here, I think. I'm assuming they're gonna come from here. Try and get some of that overlap. Do we want to upgrade our lookout towers? Let's go ahead. It's gonna use most of our iron, but that's exactly why we have this other foundry being built. Smoker is on fire. Ironic. Labor's still low, but again, that's because we are stalking these. How many months? 3 months away. We're gonna wait just a little bit longer. Ooh, we definitely need some more arrows. Alright, let's go ahead and recruit. We're gonna go with 8 and 4. We're gonna put everyone on high alert. That's almost done being mined. So is that. So we're 2 months away. Ooh, we lost some willow. Okay. Honestly though, like, how much willow do we have in here? 103? And it's spoiled. Ingredient for medicine. Huh. But we also don't have medicinal roots. We can't grow those here. Alright. Well, can I... Let's turn off this building. We're gonna turn off this building. So that way everybody comes back home. And we're gonna turn off this building. So everybody comes back home. This rock is almost done. Because they're gonna attack real soon. Everybody here is ready. That's this unit, and that's this unit is got another knowledge point. Let's go ahead and throw it in this. Alright, and these troops are going to be stationed right here. We're going to get you tucked in between. Actually, you're going to be stationed right here. There they are. Just the first round of the... actually, let's go and get y'all to come over here as well, and you can help out. And if they're only coming from one side, we can... Alright, here we go. Alright folks, this is it. Let's come right down here. I'll let them funnel into us. Perfect. Good job, guys. Oh, we're doing so good. Rare spoils are obtained from a slain raider. Martyr relic. Increase villagers unarmed. Cool. We've lost 9 people, but honestly, like 10. Like that's actually like really fantastic. Oh, we killed that. Oh, that was so. We did awesome there. Just gonna turn these off. Turn our work camp back on. Mine come back on, and we'll turn this work camp back on. Alright, good job everyone. They have 1-star veteran SC, they have half a star. Can I move them? Transfer. Confirm. Let's send them all. So get everyone here. And then you. Can I transfer you? Not valid. No valid companies for transfer because you're a light infantry. Huh. 10. Oh, that puts me at 12. That's why. Alright, well. Thank you for your service. They have 1-star veteran. See, so 4 point. So this is the first time I've seen this. 4.6 increased damage, 9.2% increased health. Okay, cool. 6. So we'll have a little standing army here. It's going to be our elite troopers. You know, we lost 10 people, but I think it was worth it in the long run. Staved off those raiders, and we can really work on making some big moves. We need some more people though. We need to grow our population. I know we were working on upgrading our little... because I know we were going like one by one through each. If there's any gardens here we can upgrade. Empty space right here. Need to do something with that. And that increases the happiness of everybody. I mean, I'm doing really good on happiness. I mean, I don't think we get the next one until we get to, yeah. Or I guess really, is there anybody who's like, who we need to upgrade? They're on the cusp. Large house, large house, large house. It's just we don't, oh, well we need a town center for. Well, we're working on that. We're getting, we're gonna try on merchants. And let's sell some poultry. Nothing we really need. So let's go ahead and throw down some more houses. How's the... is all this... so that's still too steep, but honestly, like, that could work kind of to our advantage. Because I know we were talking about doing another town center, or sorry, a market. I mean, if we did it here... I don't know, see? Here would be good. This area is still too steep though, it says. Oh, I'm gonna sell these pottery. Anything to buy here? Jesus, 1400 tallow. We are going to delete all of that tallow. Well, a good chunk of it. Oh, no, we're going to delete 1,000 tallow. Yes. It's just taking up space for now. Oh, I know I need to finish building out houses over here. That should be our first priority. How is our food? Food production's up all over, so that's good. Duke. 15 people. Yeah, we'll take them. Yes, yes, I know we need housing. There we go. But that's 15 people that we are putting to work now. So it is worth it. Sure do have a lot of trees down here that I really need to get rid of. Quite annoying. Got these giant ass trees. It's growing everywhere. Who said we could have trees these big growing over here? Yeah, we got the work camp mining stone, which is good. Rotation for this year. What would you have? Bean wilt. Next year, so fertility is quite down, but we're gonna have a fertility year next year. Excuse me. We still have a housing shortage. I was hoping these would get upgraded quickly. But they are not. I think it's just going to take time for the market to get them the varieties of food. So we'll give it some time. Lost some crops to drought. Oh, well. Good job. Shelter. Okay, so that one did upgrade. Still waiting on these ones to upgrade. I don't want to build another house because then we'll have extra. Guess I might as well. Predators are attacking. I That's what that watchtower's for. Good job. We're gonna throw down some decorations. Yep, losing this to damn chickens. While we're at it, let's go ahead and put some fencing right here. And we have that other foundry going, so that has helped out a lot with our iron production. There we go. Now these are starting to get upgraded. Keep clearing out some of these trees. We're gonna free up some labor and help clear out. I also have to make sure I turn these back on. Hey, SimHQ Motorsports. Yeah, sorry for the delay in seeing your chat. Big fan of this game. I'm a sucker for any kind of like resource management building game like that. Civ is a bit too high level for me. I like something like where I'm like growing naturally. And this like really scratches that itch for me. There's a lot more that could be added to the game. I made a video about that, about some like fan features like that people have requested to be added, just to make that added complexity to the game. And one of my favorites. I'm having such a blast with this. So we're at a blizzard right now. Gotta wait for this to pass, and then we will get back to what we were working on. Get some of these trees cut down and try to grow our village size. So that way we can upgrade our town center to the next tier. Yep, exactly. Then they come out. So that's one of those like cool little features. So I have the speed on 3x right now, so it's going 3 times as fast. So like for like a month or two during the winter, everything just stops. So this is the pace it goes normally, and it's just way too slow for me. So what we were working on down here, building some more houses, getting those houses upgraded so they hold more people to grow our population size. Once our population size gets up to 400, then we can upgrade our town center, which will give us a bunch of new buildings that we can create. But like each house needs to have like certain requirements before it can get upgraded. And it's just been a bit cantankerous because I know I have multiple food sources and herbs to put in. but they are just not getting placed in there. The AI on the NPCs, the laborers, is kind of wonky. See, like we have 56 herbs down here, so why aren't those herbs getting put into the houses? AI is a bit wonky, but it does the best it can, given the circumstances. We have a couple sick workers. We have cholera and typhoid. All throughout, so that's awesome. We're missing some flax. Do we have a flax? Next year's a flax rotation. Year 82. I play this game very like slow and methodical. I've seen people with like double the size towns in like half of the time period. And honestly, oh yeah, where do I look to see things like population or other important things? Yeah, so the town center, which my town is named Mosquitoville, has some of that information. You can see your villager professions, like what all is how many brickmakers we have, healers, etc., etc. You can see your resources, your villager happiness, which determines a lot of like your work rate, birth rate, immigration, and efficiency. You know, oh, if they're low entertainment rate, build a theater. See, my guys want beer, but I'm deliberately not making beer because if you have beer, you build a pub, then they get drunk and they don't want to work. Even the amount of food you have in storage affects your happiness. We have our military, which it's very rudimentary military combat. You'll see if we get another attack later. Look at your crops. Your essentially like your talent points, your knowledge points that unlock and augment different things. And then there is the policies, which this is something I don't really dabble into. It's like a little bit of you gain a bonus, but you also lose something. And so I don't think they're usually worth it. So I have not established a policy like this one. Crop yields are increased by 25%, but fertility reduction is increased by 25%. So you'll lose crop fertility, but you'll gain more food. So I don't think it's just really worth it in the long run. Yeah, it's very in-depth. Learning curve, it starts out very small. Like all you have starting out is just your town center, and then you have like your tier 1 is gonna be this top row. So starting out, all you have is, you know, a market, a graveyard, a shrine, one house. You know, you have some basic storage buildings, basic food buildings, you know, a hunter cabin, fishing shack, farm, smokehouse. So like starting out, and I think like the game gives you like 10 villagers to start with or whatever. So you're maybe making a couple houses, a hunting cabin, a fishing shack, and you're just like slowly growing. Learning curve, I don't think is super difficult because like it grows, I think, at a pretty steady pace, but it does get very like in depth the further on you go. You'll get to a point where you're maybe at like 50 to 100 villagers where it kind of like explodes in terms of so much is happening so fast. But, you know, obviously you can pause anytime like I have right now and just, you know, read everything you need to read. Even like during combat or whatever, you can just pause the game during combat, readjust your troops, and you know, whatever you need to do. So it's pretty forgiving in that sense. Um, so it's pretty open sandbox. So there's, I guess, when it came into full release, there's a way to, I guess, quote unquote, beat the game, and that's when you build one of these monuments. But like you can keep playing after you've after you've built a monument. That's not my goal. I'm just playing as much as I want to play. I know a lot of people say that once your population size gets to about 2,000-ish, the game like performance starts to decrease dramatically because there's so much happening. Like you see all these little guys running around. Imagine this times like 6 or whatever. Your towns get super big, so much is happening. It doesn't get like unplayable, but it's almost kind of like a soft cap in terms of like how far you can keep progressing. Oops. The world itself is quite big. I'm on a large map size. So I mean, theoretically I could keep building and expanding my town and village like all over. And this is, you can see in the mini map, I only have a portion of the map fully uncovered. So I like playing with large map sizes just to have some increased complexity. Oh no, you are so good. I appreciate the questions. You're like one of the first active viewers like engaging, so I really appreciate it. I love showing and talking about this game, so I appreciate you. Feel free to follow me or DM me or whatever if you have any questions. Big fan of getting more people interested in this game because I think it's a hidden gem, I think. So we've got a traveling trader. We're going to sell off some of our hides. And we'll buy up this Tome of Knowledge as well. I think. Oh yeah, paper mill's out of flax, so that means... I've never heard of the Settlers. Is it kind of similar to this? Cavalry stable. Armory can be upgraded. Arsenal. Blacksmith forge can be blacksmith workshop. Let's go and upgrade this. Oh, cool. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, I mean, I know for sure, like, this game is not breaking any, like, barriers when it comes to this genre, but it really has like games like Civ. Like my favorite part of those games are like the early game building, and not so much like the conquering or whatever. Give me, you know, a bunch of little resources to manage and, you know, things like that. That's where I really, that's what really scratches my itch. Yeah. To flatten this some more. I mean, this game just, the game has so much potential. I really hope that it continues to, I mean, it's been in early access, it was in early access for, I don't know, 3+ years maybe, and it was one of those things where, let's sell some bricks. It just got its full release, and you know, they added some really cool stuff to it. And so I mean it is an active development, which is really nice to see. And so I just hope they keep expanding on it. I know there's talks of like DLCs and whatnot, but there's just some like really cool things they could do with it. I'm pretty excited. Yeah, for sure. The tech tree that they added was a thing that came out in the 1.0 release, and some of the techs are like, I have a lot of them already unlocked, you see, but some of them are just like, I feel like they need to do a second pass through some of these, which I think they will, but I wish it was maybe like developed a little bit more, because some of them just don't feel even like worth it. Like 50% honey and wax production is not like game breaking, but it's also like not something I feel like I want to invest effort into, just because it's such a small part of the game. Like increased efficiency to produce shoes, that's cool, but it's like not like comparing this, like, oh, I can make shoes faster versus, you know, something along the lines of I can mine rocks faster. Like that's more more useful, I would say, in these terms. Like they all start at the bottom, so like you see what's like useful right off the bat. Like fertility loss is like huge when it comes to your farms. Like, oh, I can gather 4 more resources when gathering. Like, is not like super powerful. But it does provide you the flexibility. Like early game, I was all focused on these like agriculture ones, and I hardly even touched any of this. But now that like raiders are becoming more of a problem, I'm focusing more on the military. I think eventually I'll work on like unlocking every point, and I think that'll come naturally just as long as I keep playing. But like I was saying a bit earlier, you know, it scales well in that you start with very little, and by, you know, late early game to mid game, like it gives you a whole lot more to do. Up until the point where you're in like the end game, which I'm not even an end game right now. I'm not even a tier 4 town center yet. I will be soon, but not yet. I need more houses to grow. Or not, I don't need the houses to grow. I need more people to live in the houses. True. But like, when you're at the point where I have, let's see how many extra shoes I have in storage. I have 59 shoes in storage, which means everybody in the town has shoes, plus I have 59 extra. So what do I usually just do with that extra? I just sell it. So it's like, you know, again, not like, and I may only sell it for a few gold pieces. So I don't know, it's just one of those things where it's like, some of them could be a bit more useful. Nothing I feel like I want to sell here. I might sell some furniture. Actually, yeah, because I want to buy some more halberds. Since you're also watching, I guess also shameless plug, I do have a YouTube channel where I have uploaded all of my VODs from me streaming. If you want to go back to maybe like the first or second episode, you can kind of see what that early game looks like and see how everything kind of scales like I was talking about, and see if that's something that interests you. Oh, let's actually buy some flax because we need it. And we'll buy some glass too. In the early game, having money is a hindrance. Is rare. Having money in the early game is a hindrance, just because like I think also part of it is I'm playing on a map where not all resources are available. I got lucky in this map where all of like the main mining resources are here: gold, iron, coal, clay, sand. Last map I played, there was no iron at all on the map, which means I couldn't make any weapons, I couldn't make armor, I couldn't make tools, none of that. So I had to buy the iron from traveling traders, which is a crapshoot of whether or not they're going to sell it. So the moment the trader got here, I spent all of my gold on the iron, and I had nothing left, which means I couldn't like upgrade other stuff, and that like really sucked. But as you keep playing and your population grows, your gold kind of becomes a non-factor to the point where you kind of can just like throw it around willy-nilly on stuff. Oh, I don't have enough room for a house here. Oh, that sucks. Alright, well we're going to... What's the desirability over here? Can I put a plaza down? Nope, no space for a plaza. Small park, nope. Flower urn. And a small statue will reach do a small statue here. Actually, no. We'll do the small statue here. And we will do small gardens all along here. And we're also going to do some flattening. So there is a couple policies to like tax them even more, but like I said, I don't really touch the policies. The AI does a really good way of dealing with all of that automatically. You know, honestly, that's a great idea for a future like addition they could add, is like having a taxing scale. And that could be based in the villager happiness, like, oh, you're taxing them too much, their happiness goes down, and vice versa. So you know what, that's actually a really cool idea. Like I said, I'm pretty sure there's a policy dealing with like taxation. Maybe not, but even still, that's an interesting idea. They could do more with this policy section. Like I said, it's not very engaging right now, just because none of the payoffs really seem worth it. But you know, like vice versa, gold is also something to be managed as well, because a lot of the things that we need, like some of like the services, you know, cost gold. You see up here in the upper right hand corner, you know, says like what I bring in, you know, taxes from large houses, luxury items, market, but then I also pay for the compost yard, the academy, hospital, rat catcher, temple, got to pay for the troops, things like that. So in that sense, it does become another resource to manage. Yeah. We need more houses. Oh, I did unlock another tech point. Oh, snap. I just remembered I did not turn my workers back on. Oh, Lord. Food. I screwed up with that one big time. We lost out on a lot of food. I did get another tech point, so let's go and assign that. Let's go and just unlock the rest of these buildings. No, not your fault. That was my fault earlier. I had turned off the workers off my crop field to help cut down some trees. Completely forgot to turn back on. You go back and watch any of my VODs, you will see I do this all the time. So, you are a-okay. We will get through it. We have 5 months of food stored up. We will get through it. Yeah. I mean, it tells me, like, essentially when I'm out of food, that, hey, you're out of food. So, there's a bit of that personal responsibility in this game, too. Eight new villagers born. We are just breezing right through this. Just want to get these houses upgraded. I think one more house should put us in a good spot. Dysentery. Everyone's hunkering down for the winter. I thought I had a flax harvest. Yeah, they're still making paper. And we still got some flax in storage. Alright, so that's good. Work camp. We're still working on trees. Let's put one more person in here. Let's redo the work area over here. Let's give them cut out. There we go. Year 83. I'll probably finish out this year, which will take about, I don't know, 15-20 minutes, so I'll probably be on for about another 15-20 minutes or so. Clay production. How's our clay doing? Another year in Mosquitoville. Well, we can build a stable now, so if we wanted to get horses, we could. Actually, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, that's something else that would be cool to see added to it. So, like right now, you can only get cows, chickens, goats, horses, etc. by buying them from a merchant. It would be cool if there was a place where like they came on the map, and you could like kind of like gather them there. If that makes sense, like you find some wild cows or wild horses and then collect them and take them back. Yeah, so attacks. So you actually what I can show you, there's no other towns, but there are raiders that you will see who will just randomly attack you. But as you explore the map, you will also find raider camps. I'll send my troops out and show you one that I have. If you look on the mini-map down here in the lower left, oh, shoot, you know what? Perfect timing. Raiders are approaching. So, I actually got to get this sorted first. Approaching from 3 spots. We need to train up troops real quick. I'm turning on my watchtowers. I'm gonna turn this one off. Turn this one on. So you see there's the arrows. Raiders are approaching from here. Like they're kind of off screen right now. And you can also see on the minimap where they're coming on too. So I have a bit of time to prepare for this. And by a bit of time, I mean a few minutes. Because everyone's seeking weapons right now. And they are approaching. Okay. See, these ones are about to hit my down here, and all I have is this watchtower. Oh, I need to go into offensive stance. See, raiders come in. They have these like. Alright, I need to get down here. Let's see. Actually, know where they at. Okay, get these ones. So the raiders, as they attack, they will, of course, like destroy your buildings and whatnot, but they'll also steal your resources as well. Alright, these ones are running off. These ones are coming down to take out the gate, which they are breaking down the gate right now. But see, I built the wall to fortify it. And our watchtower is just single-handedly holding them off. Which is crazy. Heck yeah. We killed it. And then as you have more, let me turn off my watchtowers real quick. That one wasn't even turned on. Oops. I only turn on the watchtowers as I need to. As your troops are in combat more, they gain a veterancy, so they'll give extra like damage and health. So now I'm at that point where I'm having a standing army to take advantage of that.
Your orders.
Typically I just like release them from service after, because it does cost gold to maintain a standing army. Villages raided. Okay. So you just have to rebuild some stuff, but not a big deal. This was a successful raid. Or a unsuccessful raid for them. We're gonna go ahead and buy another Tome of Knowledge. Go ahead and unlock another tech point. Oh, and then occasionally like random like wolves
Your command?
and bears will like attack your people while they're out. Like this wolf is doing. And it's very annoying and your people will die.
Your orders?
Just like she's about to do. See, Leia just died. And now a wolf is eating her carcass. There we go. Oh, I can upgrade this now. All out of grain too, which means no bread. But we've got a harvest coming soon. Food is running a bit low. For sure. I wonder if...
Your orders? At the ready.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. Um... So now we're just in like a nice little lull. I'm trying to get my town population up to 400, which will take some time. Probably won't finish that today. Probably next time I play. But food is running a bit scarce, so I really want to try and get that up. Because of course, you know, more population you have. See, actually last year, my food produced was under my consumption. And again, part of that was because I was a dingbat and didn't turn my farms back on. See, you can see the vegetable just like plummeted just because I didn't turn it back on. But that's on me. Halfway done with the year. So our labor's looking good. I want to cut some more of these trees down. And grain harvest should start coming in soon, which will help because we're all out of grain and flour for our bread. This house is being upgraded, awesome. Yeah, no, the trees are really pretty, but they are quite invasive. I have a work camp here, a forester camp, where their whole thing they do is, you know, mine and cut down trees, but they can also plant trees, so you have these really cool, I guess they've been planting these maple trees. I have my orchard right next to it. And sometimes I want to see my orchard. I want to see all my little fruit. 14 people want to immigrate here. That would put us over the 400 we need. Let's do it. Okay, we are in a housing crisis. Kind of like in real life, huh? Yeah, oh, the zoom is quite in depth. Like, they put some really cool, like you can even see the baby trees growing. That's what I was saying, like, you know, when this town size gets over like 2,000, it becomes kind of like unplayable. Just because like the detail on all this is insane. So rendering that out for 2,000 plus people. Yeah. Let's build another house. We almost have enough planks. Oh, there we go, 200. Alright, so we're spending all of our gold, all of our planks, to upgrade our town center. So that's going to be a good way to finish out this episode. Housing shortage, yes, I know. I'm aware. Yeah, for sure. Like I said, feel free to check out my YouTube, subscribe, DM me if you have any questions. I think my Discord information's on my bio. You can DM me there if you want as well. If you like the game, definitely go pick it up. I'm sure winter sale is coming around the corner. It might be on sale. It's like 35 bucks on Steam, so. Whoa! Tier 4 achieved. The furniture for now, so we can save up planks. And whoa. That's gonna be such a fun way to start, and also with no food either. This is such a awesome way to finish this game today. No food, everything's being upgraded, everything's going crazy. Someone just died. No planks, so nothing get upgraded. Oh, this is crazy. I'm not gonna have any gold left. Brickyard. Need more bricks. Let's turn these back on. Harvest season's about to start. Okay, houses are being upgraded a little bit. All right, we're gonna finish it here. This was a awesome way to finish. Oh, let's assign our tech point real quick. Steel armaments. All right, thanks everybody for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. No, you didn't kill it, man. This was awesome. This was. I'm glad you were here. Thanks for chatting, and no, I appreciate it, man. I absolutely appreciate it. I will catch everyone later. Y'all have a great day.